Hey, what's up there, brothers and sisters? We're back on with another podcast. It's been a little while since I'll give you guys a podcast, and just know I missed you. I hope you guys didn't miss me too much. It's been a few weeks. I've been away for a few weeks. Okay, but now we're back on. We're back on exposing the deception and destroying all wickedness. And the truth must be told. And that's what we're here to do. So yes, people, let's get into the topics today. Now, the topic we are going to be discussing today is cats and dogs. Some people might be confused at the fact of why we are discussing cats and dogs. Some people may have no idea. Okay, a lot of people are blind to this one. It's not necessarily something that's going to change your life, but the truth must be told. And I want to remind you guys, brothers and sisters that are listening, that I am an animal lover. I do love all animals. I love everything that nature has to offer. You understand? I love nature. I love God's creation. And I give thanks for it. Every time. Every single time. I give thanks. I'm grateful. I'm grateful for everything. You understand, people? Okay? But when it comes to the cats and the dogs, the people need to be aware that they are not natural animals. Okay? They're not a direct creation from the Almighty Father. Cats and dogs, yes, the animals that people have in their houses are man-made creations. And they are originally made in labs. Okay? For some people, this may be the first time they ever hear this. Okay? But you need to step into the real world. Into the world where there is no bias, into the world where there is only one truth. Okay? So let's get into this, people. We're going to get a bit deeper into this one. So yeah, people, we're going to be talking about cats and dogs, the animals that people have in their houses. Yes, my people, it is my responsibility to bring you this harsh truth, to bring you this bitter truth, the truth with no bias. Yes, it is my responsibility. And I am here to break it to you that cats and dogs are not God's creation. Okay? I'm not talking about the wild cats. I'm not talking about lions and tigers, okay? I'm talking about the domestic type, which people have in their houses, okay? So you need to take a step back, start to consider a few things. The dog is not God's creation. Why do you think is God's name spelled backwards? Dog, God. Why do you think it is spelled backwards? Okay? We already know that the devil likes to play around with things being reversed. Okay? So that is a clear indication that it is an abomination. And it is a beast. It is not God's creation. There's a few indications, but that is a main one. Okay? You need to sit there and consider that, people. Because we have love and respect for God and the Almighty Father. Okay? And I'm going to bring you in on some truth. The man who made the first dog, he said himself that he had felt like he had opened Pandora's box. And he knew that he had made a mistake. Okay? And now the ball's out and people are playing with it. And you're getting all these different types. Yeah? All these different genetic variations. And people are going to call it different breeds of dog. Okay? It's all different genetic deformations and unnatural outcomes. Okay? Both the cat and the dog are genetic animal derivatives. And what I mean by that, what is meant by that, is that the animals themselves, the cat and the dog, are built up from other animal genetics. Okay? And they do this stuff with the vegetables as well, and a lot of other things. They like to have their hands in everything, people. We know this. We know they like to have their hand in everything. Okay? So they build up these animals, make up these animals from all different types of DNA from other animals. Okay? Most of the time, you have a baseline animal or a baseline plant, and they will alter it from that baseline creation. Okay? And I'm going to bring you in on another bitter truth, another harsh truth. And that is, the dog has a bit of man's DNA inside it. And that is the God's honest truth. Okay? Some may call it a man's best friend. There's a lot of ties to the man and to the dog. Why do you think people say that they can see a man's face in a dog? Okay? There's no such thing as a coincidence in this creation, people. Remember that. The dog has a bit of man's DNA inside it. So be conscious of that one. Okay? And be aware that these animals are made in a lab and they're not coming directly from the father. Okay? The main purpose of these animals, the main reason they were made and brought into existence, is to be inside your pocket and stay in there. And if you don't understand what I mean by be inside your pocket, I mean constantly taking your money, always having to pay out for things, paying out for these costs, always. And they're going to stay in there in your pocket for the lifetime of that animal, and that's no joke. And there were some other reasons why they brought these animals to the table. One of the original ones for the dog being using the dog to round up other animals. Okay? But like I say, The main purpose of bringing these animals to the masses was to be inside your pocket and to be another source of bills, another source of income, okay? An extra tax, people. You're being taxed for a lab-created animal which isn't cheap to keep alive and provide for, okay? Constantly paying for food and constantly paying for vet bills. Because like I say, it's not a natural creation, it's a man-made creation. And when man likes to produce these animals and produce these vegetables, because it's not a direct creation of the father, a lot of the time there will be complications because you're not following nature's natural path, you understand? When man puts his hand in there, it gets all messed up, okay? And it doesn't come out right. That's why you have a lot of these so-called breeds of dogs, and they say it's so-called animal cruelty to have these animals alive because the conditions that they live with is not fair on the animal, you understand? But people don't care about that. People are just caring about having an accessory. Can they put the dog in their bag? You understand? It's a look, it's aesthetics. They just care about what the dog looks like. It's selfish behavior, people. You're not taking any consideration into this life force, into this lab-made life force. You're not taking your consideration. You're not considering this animal. You're just considering yourself, okay? Selfish behavior. And this is what we're seeing more and more in these end times, okay? It's always been around. People have been putting their energy into the wrong things for a long time. But now we are in these end times, we are seeing it more and more. And what you'll notice, people in my community have spoke about this before, you'll notice that in these end times, people are loving the dog more than they are loving a human. And like I said, it's been going on for a long time, but we're seeing it more frequently now. People are loving the dog more than they love a human, okay? Loving a beast rather than loving a man or a woman, okay? Because the man and the woman is God's creation, which you should be putting your time and energy into and your love and care into, okay? Not the beast. That's not part of God's script and it's not part of God's plan, okay? But it happened anyway, and like I said, that man said he knew that he'd open Pandora's box once he made that animal, okay? So it's happened now. And you need to be conscious of how these people are acting, putting their love and energy into this man-made animal rather than putting it into a person, God's creation. And you need to sit there and really consider how deep that is and the potential of a person's energy and the potential of a couple of people coming together or a group of people coming together. And these animals are blocking that sometimes, you understand? Bridges could have been built, but instead of bridges being built, the time and energy was stolen by the man-made animal, okay? So, continuing with the topic of people loving the animal rather than a human, the beast, because it is a man-made creation. Continuing with that, people will consider getting a dog or getting a cat, taking up these animals and bringing up the animal, bringing up the cat, bringing up the dog, rather than bringing up a child, okay? And this is what we're seeing in the end times. And you must understand what I'm saying, people. I'm sure you've seen what I'm talking about. It's happening all the time, all over the place. And now, why do I mention people choosing the dog and the cat over bringing up a child? Many reasons, alright? But what's the government and the so-called elites' plans for this time that we are living in right now? Their aim and their plan is depopulation. So when you choose a cat or you choose a dog over a person, bringing a person into the world and bringing up a person, a child, putting your energy into that, you've made a mistake. And you are helping them with their plan and their depopulation agenda. Okay? You're loving the beast the same way you're loving the beast system. Alright? Put your faith, your time, and your energy into the children and the younger generations, okay? Because the benefit is much larger and much greater. And you'll see the benefit with your own eyes. You'll see it in your lifetime, and you'll see it continue in the future lifetimes to come. And that's why we pass on this knowledge, we pass on this wisdom, and we pass on this understanding. Okay? Hope you understand everything that I'm saying, people. Because we don't pass on no dumb shit. Alright? We pass on the wisdom. Don't be helping them with their depopulation agenda. You need to bear in mind that a cat and a dog are not going to be able to do the hard work and looking after you when you get older. Okay? When your bones and your back and your vessel, your physical body stops working, you're going to need somebody to take over for you. You're going to need somebody to help you. You understand what I'm saying? You're going to need a helping hand. Do you think a cat and a dog is going to be able to help you in your elderly years? Is a cat and a dog going to be able to put food on the table for you? You understand? Is the cat and the dog going to be able to wipe your ass when you're old and you can't do it? You understand what I'm saying, people? It's not going to help you. They're not going to help you. You're not continuing your family. You're not continuing that wisdom and that knowledge. Because we know, it's obvious, the animal does not possess the capability, the mental capability that the human possesses. Okay? So always bear that in mind, and bear in mind where you put your energy, and always consider the outcome. Are you going to receive a benefit? Will you be benefited by putting your energy into this person or this place? Or will it be the opposite? Will you be punished for putting your energy into this person? You understand? When you put your energy into a righteous person, you will be rewarded for that. Okay? When you put your energy into a wicked person, an evil person, you'll be punished and held back for that. Even if you're not aware of that person being a wicked person. You need to be aware of who you're dealing with, people, okay? So we're going to go back to the main purpose that I was speaking about earlier, about how they want to be in your pocket and staying in your pocket. So when it comes to the cat and the dog, you can buy almost everything for them. Food, clothes, cleaning items, the list goes on. You can almost buy as much stuff for the cat and the dog as you can buy for a human. The market is almost the same size. You can buy anything for them, people. Honestly, people, if you sit there and thought to yourself, oh, I want to buy this for my cat, or I want to buy this for my dog, you go on the internet and search up whatever that may be, and I guarantee it's going to be there, sitting there, waiting for you to buy it. Alright? Loads of crap. Loads of waste of money and waste of time waiting for you to purchase. Okay? So you gotta be conscious, people. You can look after the cat and you can look after the dog with some basic things. You don't need to be getting all this extra stuff, because this extra stuff is going to break your bank and break you at the same time. You understand? They're even selling vitamins, so-called vitamins for the cat and the dog. And if you're a cat and a dog owner, I'll be very cautious of this one. Probably best to stay away from this one because the animals are living just fine without it. The animals were living just fine before they want to bring this new stuff to the table, these vitamins and other stuff. And God knows what the effect this will have on the animal. Because like I say, people, when they come to the front, when they come on your screen or they come on the radio or wherever they may be, and they're telling you about a new product, you must know that they are experimenting. Okay? A new toothpaste, a new cleaning item, a new burger at your fast food chain. Whatever it may be, it's an experiment. And you are the lab rat. You are the test recipient. Understand? You are the guy who's going through the test. So it's best not to pick up these items and these products because you're taking part in the experiment. And you're going to be on the receiving end of bad effects and bad results. Okay? And they're not going to save you when you go calling up their hotline. Don't be thinking they're going to look after you because the damage is done. It's too late by then. Okay? Whether it be you hurting yourself or you hurting your animal. So be conscious, people. Wasn't in a rush to get this information on here, but it's clear that God has said now is the perfect time. So we speak about it, people, and we discuss it. And it's a pleasure to be back here speaking with you, brothers and sisters. Always a pleasure. The cat and the dog have their own food. They have their own specific food, which keeps them alive and keeps them going. You need to be conscious that these foods last for a long time. They have preservatives in them. A lot of preservatives in the animal food, people. Alright? But you need to also bear in mind it is their creation. So they're going to be putting things in that food which allows the animal to stay alive and keeps the animal going. Because I've said on here before, I need to always bear in mind that all animals are built up differently. Okay? Certain animals are going to react in a different way to different infections, disease, or whatever may be around. You understand? If you're putting it inside the animal or you have things around the animal, it will have a different reaction because they are built up differently. That's why you don't see a cow in the field sneezing and having a cold and a fever the same way you see a human having a cold and a fever with his runny nose and his packet of tissues. Okay? Don't see the cow running around with his packet of tissues and his snotty nose. Just a little visual there for you people, so you understand that the animals are built up differently. So you should be giving your animal, the cat and the dog, the food that is designed specifically for them, and it will keep them alive. And remember, there's a lot of preservatives in there, and those preservatives are not good. They're not good for anyone. Some of the animals will eat human food, but you have to be careful and considerate, because like I say, they are built up differently. All animals are built up differently. So they may be eating that food, and it may seem like there's no issue with them eating that food. They digest it easy, they chew it up easy, they may shit it out easy. Understand? But you need to be conscious and think for the animal. Understand that it's built up differently. And even if it seems like that animal is having an easy time digesting it and running it through its system, it may not be the case. It may be putting a lot of stress on that animal, and you can't see what is going on inside the animal, okay? So always be conscious and think for the animals themselves. Yes, my good brothers and sisters, we're going to bring this podcast to a wrap up, bring it to an end. So I hope you can now see it for yourself when you understand that these animals are lab made. And that's why you have multiple variations and different so-called breeds, because the genetics are so twisted up and messed up at this point. All different types. So it's just a short one for you today, people. We're back in action. Like I said, I was away for a couple of weeks, but now we're back in action. There's going to be more videos coming. We're going to be pumping them out, people. Destroying Babylon, destroying wickedness. If you haven't checked out what's going on over on BitChute, I definitely would recommend going over to check out what's going on BitChute. It's going well over there. We're waking up a lot of people. I see that people are clocking on to the message and understanding it and waking up. I can see it for myself. It's good works. So definitely head on over there because you can get a visual for things and a greater understanding. Some of the topics that we have discussed have also been discussed on BitChute, and there's a visual to back it up as well. Some people learn better with the audio, some people learn better with the video. And it's both there for you to use. So it's love and respect to all the supporters. Big up yourself. And you'll see me soon in the next one. One love.